Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you two different things. The first thing I want to show you is how to use the time shift tool, which will allow you to move the audio files along the time track. So in order to do that, there's this double arrow here. It's called the time shift tool. That allows you to move the files back and forth. I'm going to slide this to the end. If you go all the way to the end where they match, you'll see that a little yellow line pops up if that's what you want to do. I'm actually going to move mine a little bit back so that they kind of fade into each other, and they'll both be playing at the same time for just a little bit of the song. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. All right. Now, after you do that, you're going to want to fade in and fade out. So you're going to use something called the envelope tool, which is right here. You're going to click on that. And now what this tool does is it allows you to control the volume throughout the whole track, audio track. So I'm going to click on this one first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit smaller at the end. And then if I click along here, I'm going to make that part bigger. And you can see how it kind of funnels down. So I'm going to make this where it's real loud, full volume, and then it gets a lot smaller right there. Now with the next one, I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to do it in reverse. I'm going to keep it small first, and then about right here, I'm going to make it gradually go up to where it gets bigger and bigger. Okay? And then the same thing here, I'm going to fade out. Out of this one, and then fade in to this one here. And then if I want to fade out at the end of the song, then I can do the same thing like that and just kind of fade that out. So now what will happen is when this one fades out and the other one comes in, they'll overlap a little bit. You'll be able to hear them together for just a little, about a second or so, so that they kind of mix in together. And hopefully you guys can hear this. And that way you can kind of see how they blend in together, and it makes it sound a little more professional than just cutting off and cutting back on.